We live in a 35-foot fifth wheel, and I still manage to run our eBay business out of it. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly where I store everything and how I make it work. Welcome back to the Freeway Flippers. If you're new to the channel, I'm Liz, and I travel full-time in an RV with my husband Casey, our 2 dogs and 2 cats. We are going to very soon be stopping this lifestyle, unfortunately. We will be heading back to Arizona and putting down roots again. But in the meantime, we wanted to share a little bit more about the RV lifestyle. We had people ask us how we can sell on eBay with living in such a small space. All right, before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and comment down below if you sell on eBay or if you sell on any other e-commerce platform. So a little background on eBay. For those that don't know, Casey, a couple years ago, I believe it was about 4 years ago, accepted a position where he is on the catastrophe auto damage team for his company. And that means that he travels between 3 and 4 weeks at a time. And when he first started, we were living in a 5-bedroom house in Tempe, Arizona, and he would be gone for almost a month and then have to come home for 7 days at a time. Well, after a while, we discovered that that just wasn't going to work for us. We actually like each other. We're very happily married, and we knew that his job, it's a great job. It's one that we definitely don't want to pass up on because it's been such a good opportunity for him that if anyone was going to find a new career, it was going to have to be me. I was teaching preschool at the time, and we came across a YouTube channel by the name of Resells. And if you're unfamiliar with Reezy, he's a great guy. We actually met him when we were staying near Morgan Hill, California, but that was probably one of the coolest things that's happened to us on the road. We came across his YouTube channel. He sells used books on Amazon, and then that also led us to learning about reselling on eBay. I started going to thrift stores, garage sales, building up our eBay inventory, but after a while, we realized that that was not going to work out. When I would go visit Casey, it would be for 3 to 4 weeks at a time. He would stay in a hotel room, and then I would not be able to bring all the inventory with. I would have to then put my store on vacation. But in the end, it just wasn't working out. We got the crazy idea to full-time RV. It took about 4 months to sell everything that we had. And at the time, we were RVing with our first RV, which was a 29-foot travel trailer. We had a truck. The truck had a topper, which allowed me to keep some of the eBay inventory that we had on board the truck. But even after that, we realized there wasn't a lot of space on there either, so we upgraded to a fifth wheel, which is the RV that we're currently traveling the country in, and it has a lot more room for all of the eBay product. Okay, so first I'm going to show you where we keep the eBay supplies. If you sell on eBay, you know you definitely need a lot of supplies for photographing, prepping, and shipping. And I did a video a while back that's all about what eBay supplies we use. I'll go ahead and link that video down below. Make sure to check it out if you're interested in selling on eBay. Let's see the first area on the RV. So underneath here, underneath the fridge, is a drawer that's very deep. And I suppose that's where you would put pots and pans, but we downsized so much, and our kitchen has a lot of storage. You can see all that storage that we have that we really didn't need to use. I keep the Dymo and our scale, and then a bunch of shipping supplies. So we've got batteries, extra labels, Scotty peelers, rubber bands, tape measure. Really, that area is just for kind of knick-knack supplies that I can easily access, especially because this desk area is where I do most of my work, and then everything's kind of down here. So that really works well for us. Now, you know that that can't be all the supplies that I use. So I do have a place where I keep all the boxes and poly bags, and that is underneath our king size bed. So let's go check that out. There's Shandy. All right, so underneath the bed is where I keep more of the shipping supplies. I've got poly bags underneath here, and then a lot of different cardboard boxes for shipping. I like using underneath the bed. It is very, it's not very deep down there. However, it's just a great place to be able to spread out everything, and it's really easy to lift up the bed and grab whatever I need depending on what item is going to ship. All right, so that was where we keep our supplies. The next is going to be where we keep our product. We obviously don't have as many items as we did when we were selling on eBay and lived in a house. We don't have the space because we live on an RV. Now that we are on the RV, we can't have as many items, which has really changed our business model and what we end up buying for eBay. Before, with the 5-bedroom house, I had so much room for product that we could really afford to buy things that didn't sell fast and that didn't sell for as much money. So we want to make sure we find items that sell really quick and that give us a higher profit, which is a high ROI, return on investment, so we're not wasting our time. There are 2 places on the RV that we keep the product. We have on average between 50 and 75 items on board. We do have room for other items underneath in the basement storage, which is good, but right now we sell things so quick and we replenish it, so we're kind of always having between the 50 and 75 items, but it's good to know that if we needed more space, we have it. So let's check out the very first space, which is going to be above the recliners. All right, so up here is where we keep all the clothing. So I have everything organized in bins. So they're all in poly bags, nice and organized. So what I do is after I get done photographing the item, I write on the bag what the item is, how many ounces or the weight, so that way I know and don't have to reweigh things. And then also like this BB4, that would be for the description. When it sells, I look at the description to know exactly what bin I would need to get the item from. And that just really helps keep everything organized. All right, so right there, those are actually the cat poop bags. Go back up here. All right, so as you can see, that is where we keep more of the clothing items. Now the bigger items, like our shoes and accessories, actually keep them in 2 plastic bins in our closet. So these Instacrates are awesome. Thank you to my sister and Brian for buying those for us. But those are great for kind of holding on to products that need to be listed. So it's kind of like our death pile, as you would say in the reseller world. And then we have these 2 plastic bins that are awesome because they stack and there's plenty of room to hold on to the items. The reason why I want to do this video is to show you how much space you need to sell on eBay full-time RVing. If you're thinking about RVing, or maybe you are RVing at the time and you're looking for ways to make money on the road, eBay is a great way. We really don't spend as much time as we should on it on the road. We are picking back up, especially now that we will be stopping the RV life and putting down roots in Arizona. We will have plenty of room for our eBay business. But in the meantime, it does bring in between $200 and $300 a month, which when you're living in an RV and you live this lifestyle, that's a lot of money. I mean, that's groceries for us. So it definitely has been worth it. I hope you learned something about it. And with that being said, I'll catch you on the flip.